Hello and welcome to Hanamade. Here is a super simple creative idea. I made these two lanterns from glass jars. Basically, I bought sauerkraut, I cooked something and I emptied them, and then I attached napkins or pictures to the outside wall. So first I had to get rid of the labels. So as you can see, it's pretty hard to just peel it off. So I usually put the jar in lukewarm water, keep it there maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. And 10 minutes, yeah. And then it's super easy to peel off, as you can see. So I peel it off with my fingernails. I'm such a lady. And then I use whatever I have handy, brush or this wire spongy scrubby thingy. It's fantastic and I'm always very pleased. I do love reusing glass jars because I find it somewhat charming, stable, durable, great material to work with. So anyhow, once I have the glass jar cleaned, I pulled together supplies, materials to use. So I have two types of Mod Podge. One is for indoor, the other one is outdoor. By the way, there are tons and tons more. It's fantastic material. If you don't know Mod Podge, it's basically glue and varnish together. And here I have my IKEA brushes, which are the best ever. So this is basically a super easy way of applying the whatever material you have. So I love using very thin tissue paper, and I attach it with the Mod Podge. Mod Podge is basically a mix of glue and varnish. So first I apply it to whatever material, and then I attach the napkin, and then I do another layer over it. Just to give you a heads up, some of the tissues can be very, very fragile, especially when wet, so you have to be careful. And here I played around with image of mushrooms, so I printed it on vellum, which is not the best material. I really wanted to try it. So tissue paper soaks in lots of Mod Podge. However, this vellum paper did not, so I expect it to be quite wrinkly, and that's exactly what happened. So it's not bad look, and I kind of don't go for perfection, but it's not the best. And then I attached a piece of wire, and I had little chain that I attach as handle or something the lantern can be hanged with. I love working with wire. It's super easy. You can also use string or whatever you have. So when you work with wire, just make sure you have proper supplies. You don't want to use your mom's scissors. Kidding. And then I attached a little ribbon to just cover the wire itself. I'm quite pleased. There is definitely more options how to embellish this. You can add little flowers, and I also added ivy to the chain. Just be very careful if you are going to use this for real candles. Make sure that the flame cannot reach them. So this is the final result. I'm quite pleased. It was really quick project with materials that I had at home already, and I'm sure you can basically make the same. The one disadvantage is that there is no hole on the bottom of the jar, so if you keep it outside, not under the roof, basically you may get water in collected on the bottom. So here is just another sample that I made. It's pretty simple. It's just a little bit different idea. This time I used napkin, IKEA napkin tissues, and napkins usually have 3 layers. So to make things a little easier, I peeled off the top layer, and that's what I used. I find the image is also nicer, kind of more transparent, I guess. And sometimes it takes a while to peel off the layers, but I can guarantee you it's worth it. The challenge with this lantern or this project is that I'm trying to do it all in one piece. So the first lantern, I actually tore the pieces apart and I was attaching them one over another one, which is pretty simple. However, here I will try my best to work it all in one piece. I'm kind of sloppy artist, I guess, so I don't really care if I'm following the pattern or if the patterns are attached in proper order. But that's just something to think about when you're using patterned material, right? So if you're a beginner, I recommend just tearing it into pieces and doing a collage style. If you're a little bit more experienced, you can try to attach bigger pieces. If you ever mess up, you can soak the whole thing in water and it will actually peel off because it's water soluble. The outdoor one, I never tried it. I do think, or I would like to think, that it's more lasting. So anyhow, you can see here the cool image. It kind of looks like frosty because of the white tissue, and then there's a lovely image. I love IKEA for their napkins, I have to be honest. So it's very easy. I just use one layer. If you want to, you can always add varnish to the top. I decided not to. So that's pretty cool. And then I use the same method. I use the wire and the little chain, and then I embellished. This time I didn't use lace, but I embellished it with the soapy stringy thingy. Oh, I'm lying. I used the lace. Anyhow, there are tons and tons of different options what you can do and how you can embellish your lantern. I do love the fact, as I mentioned, that I'm recycling what we have at home, and it's something little to cheer us up. So you see that little frosted look. I kind of think it's really cool. Very simple project and kind of satisfying. Pretty and practical, as I like to say. I hope you enjoyed my video, and you can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. Thank you for watching, Hannah Made.